Hello, everybody. You know me. Okay, no, you don't, but you know who I am. I'm Isa J, and I'm sitting next to.
Your new Smarks Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion, Francesca Bettinelli.
Yeah, she won.
I won.
We're gonna get down to the entire card really soon, but quick rant from me because I'm known for them. This was a horribly booked show, and I thought 90% of the winners were the wrong people to go over. Just my opinion. All right, let's get down to the show's the fastest rant I've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
We are super tired. It's been a long, long, bloody day of nothing but wrestling.
What, 7 hours of...
7 hours of Wrestle Mania plus an hour and a half of, well, 3 hours of NXT. NXT was so much better because there was only 5 matches. And
Yeah,
oh,
not, 14?
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. First match, the 30-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale to see who wins the prestigious trophy of Andre the Giant. The winner was Matt Hardy, and when it looked like Matt Hardy was about to lose with Mojo Rawley and Baron Corbin, out of nowhere, here comes Bray Wyatt, and everyone is like, "Oh!" But Bray helps Matt, and they hug, and now they're an item apparently. The battle royale for what it was okay. It was just a nice battle royale just to get things started, and nothing to write home about, nothing new, nothing shook the core except for maybe Woken Bray is now introduced. And Woken Matt is bloody funny as heck in
I was
his
kind of
role.
surprised they gave it to Matt.
Yeah. But was it worth it for the opening match for the pre-show? Of course it was. Yeah. But we'll get to the other battle royale in a minute. So you agree?
Yeah, it was worth it.
All right, let's get down to one of the matches of the night, the best match on the pre-show by far.
Well, yeah.
Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali for the Cruiserweight Championship. And this was a great match. A good back and forth, very fast-paced, very high-flying action, and the right man won. That's right. Cedric Alexander is the new Cruiserweight champion, and that makes me happy because he's earned it. He put on a good show with Gran Metalik, but then he put on an even better show with TJP, and his match against Roderick Strong was fantastic. This man can work. He is a workhorse, and I'm glad that he is now the champion. We'll see where it goes on to 205 Live, and yes, all episodes of Was It Worth It that was not on last week will be uploaded. I was out of town on vacation, so all of them will be uploaded within the week. But yeah, I love this match. It was worth it. Right Man won. What do you think about it?
I definitely like this match. I love the back and forth. I love I know I say it a lot, but anytime Cedric Alexander is in the ring, I really enjoy his matches, and especially against Mustafa Ali. They were really good in the ring together, and yeah, I liked it. It was worth it.
All right, now starts the negativity, and just when you think it can't get worse than this, we'll get to that. The first ever, even though it's not the first ever, women's battle royale at Wrestle Mania. The first ever women's battle royale for the Uterus Cup. Uterus Trophy.
If you actually look at the trophy,
it
does
bad design.
Yeah.
It's WWE.
Or brilliant, I don't know.
No, it was bad. But anyways, yeah, Naomi won. Wrong decision. Stupid decision. She has been doing absolutely nothing worse than Becky. Why give her the win? That was foolish. absolutely no one wanted to see that. Everyone either wanted to see Bayley or Sasha, and they teased the Bayley win. They teased Bayley's win, and then they ripped it right from her, and that was stupid. That was dumb, and should have been either Becky Bayley or Sasha, and Naomi should not be the winner. But let's face it, do they want to win the Uterus Cup?
As a joke, yeah.
I bet they were all like, Naomi's going over. Oh, thank goodness. I don't want that Uterus Cup in my house.
I mean, it as a joke, it'd be great.
No, it wasn't worth it for me.
Okay, I have to disagree. I definitely wish Bayley would have won, and I was really happy when they were teasing it, and then Naomi's like, oh wait, I'm not out yet. But I like Naomi. I'm not as critical as
Isa.
And
Isa J. I said it in the beginning.
Yeah,
I know it's been a long day.
I wish Bayley would have won,
They
but
don't
I'm
ever
not
let her win
really.
anything.
I'm not as upset about Naomi winning. I kind of did like the match. I'm gonna go ahead and just say it was worth it.
Okay, let's move on. The first match on the main card. You need to calm yourself down.
I know.
First match on the. We all are tired.
Yeah, but
Everyone who sat through WrestleMania is tired.
it was so much.
Intercontinental Champion The Miz faced off against Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, and this was a fast-paced, back and forth match, and the ending was shocking with a curb stomp to Finn and then a curb stomp to Miz. Seth Rollins is your new Intercontinental Champion, the first Grand Slam champion in the Shield. And wow, this was a really fantastic match. Go out of your way to see this one. I love, again, the back and forth. I love absolutely everything about it. Yes, it was worth it.
Yeah, if you watch the prediction video that we did, of course I said I went with my heart and said Finn. But I'm not upset about who won, because all three of these men...
No matter who would have won that match,
it was a great match. Yeah, I'm not upset by it. It was definitely worth it. I like the in-ring competition.
I also really dug the White Walker theme Seth was going for here. Game of Thrones all the way, fire and blood. So that was cool too. All right, next was another fantastic match. Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. It's for the Women's SmackDown Championship. Streak versus Championship. And the streak is gone. Charlotte retains. Charlotte wins. Again, like I said, it was a great match. Yes, it was worth it. I just feel in my heart that it was the wrong time to end Asuka's streak. And I think the wrong woman won. But just the ending not satisfying me doesn't necessarily satisfy others, or doesn't satisfy others, because I know a lot of people did like it. But yes, it was worth it, but I did not like the finish. I thought Asuka should have won because she deserves the championship.
Yeah, I did really like this match. It was great. I kind of disagree. I feel like the streak was starting to lose its novelty a little bit, just because, like, okay, well, now who else is there? She
had the entire SmackDown roster to go through.
That's true. Should it have been WrestleMania to end it? Maybe not, but because it is such a big stage, and but it was a good match. I liked Charlotte. I wish she would have actually pinned Asuka, because if you watch the other Raw videos, I'm so sick of the submissions, but it was a great match, so yes, it was worth it.
But I do want to say one thing. Now that Ember Moon is no longer champion on NXT, and she will get called up, with their fantastic feud, Ember Moon and Asuka. Asuka winning the championship, going through the entire SmackDown roster, defending, and then at WrestleMania next year against Ember Moon losing her streak, that would have been a thing of beauty. Because Ember Moon not only has deserved that streak, earned that streak, but just the storytelling aspect of that would have been fantastic. But Vince is running the main show, and he screwed it up, in my opinion. Moving on.
Well, I do want to say, at the end of the match, there was a great moment between Charlotte and Asuka took the mic and said Charlotte was ready for Asuka. And they hugged it out, and they, and Asuka said congratulations. And it was really great to see the sportsmanship of the two women in the ring.
All right, then we had the Fatal 4-Way United States Championship match. Your champion, Randy Orton, versus Jinder Mahal versus Rusev on Rusev Day, I might add, versus Bobby Roode. And yeah, this was an okay match. The crowd was hot for Rusev Day, of course, and people actually really was into this match until it ended.
Yeah.
Distraction by the Singh. The Singh gets kicked in the head. Coloss to Rusev, and on Rusev Day, Jinder Mahal gets the win over Rusev, and I'm just like, is this real life? Naomi wins, even though she's been doing absolutely nothing and doesn't deserve it. And now Jinder Mahal is a champion. And this is where it started going downhill, y'all. We'll explain later. But, no, it wasn't worth it. It would have been... You had three people that should have won. Jinder, not one of them.
Two people who should have won.
I mean, in regards to the crowd, Rusev winning would have been the biggest pop of the night other than Daniel. However,
but I don't...
You had three people that should have won, and you go for the one person that not only isn't hot right now, but absolutely everyone hates. Like, they say his matches are boring, and they yell about it all the time. Like, really? What? Okay, whatever. WWE, you do you, boo. But no, man. What was your thoughts, Foley?
I didn't really like it. I don't know. I was very upset by the ending. Not only because I picked Randy Orton, but because it should have been Randy Orton or Bobby Roode, not either of the other two.
Yeah, it was just...
It kind of felt like a weird throwaway match, in a way. Just because...
Yeah.
Like, what? Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal.
Oh, we got that 4 times.
No, but I'm just saying, what do you think is more
Championship.
realistic? Like, with Bobby Roode there.
You haven't seen the... Like, we were doing stuff like this last year, and this was when the Jinder Mahal became WWE champion, and he went on this huge tear with versus Randy Orton. He had like 4 matches or something, and Jinder won all 4. It was the hardest thing to sit through.
Yeah, no,
Right.
It wasn't worth it.
All right, you ready? Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H.
This one to me also felt like a weird throwaway.
Well, that's because it absolutely was.
It was...
Ronda gets Stephanie McMahon to tap. Everyone knew that was happening. But
Again with a submission.
But holy crud!
It was
what
a
the
bit
heck?
messy, I think.
No, yeah,
Not
you have
this-
Ronda who's like completely green in the ring. Triple H and Kurt Angle who are basically past their prime, and Stephanie McMahon who isn't a wrestler.
Right.
So it was a recipe for
weird.
disaster. And what a disaster
The
it was.
entrances were good. Well, at least...
They were so long.
I mean, they were long, but I did like Triple H and Stephanie's entrance.
Yeah, but it was overall,
and I
was
prefer to
it
see
worth it?
Kurt Angle in a shirt.
Overall, though, was it worth it?
No.
Okay,
For me,
so
no.
for me, no as well, because it was boring and unneeded, but the storytelling, in order to build up Ronda to be this big bad woman who's going to run all over.
What do they call it? Like the baddest woman on the planet or whatever?
Something like that. Something stupid like that. Then,
It's
yeah,
just...
the storytelling worked. However, she has not earned that status quo at all. And let's just hope they do something right with her, put her in a feud, and actually have her
I will
lose.
have to say, though, I am, and I think you might agree to this, I'm very glad that Asuka's streak didn't end because of Ronda Rousey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I mean, I had a feeling if anyone was going to get it, it was going to be Charlotte.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because reasons I'm not going to just talk about here because we don't have time. We gotta hurry up because there's still we're not even halfway through yet. All right, the Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day versus the champions, the Usos, and this is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And screw this match. Screw it hard. No, it wasn't worth it. It was just a squash match. They didn't have real offense on either side. And Bludgeon Brothers are the new champions. No. Screw it. No, it wasn't worth it. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore.
I didn't like the fact that it started pretty much outside the ring before the bell rang. And that just kind of turned me off of it a little bit. But as for the match, I'm going to say it was worth it because I picked the Bludgeon Brothers. Okay. And that's one of the ways I became the new champion.
Okay, so let's not talk about the picks. The actual match and the actual quality. Was it worth it?
No, I mean...
Yeah, go with your heart on that one. No, it wasn't worth it. It was just a squash.
Yeah, because I know that they're pushing the Bludgeon Brothers over to be these big bad dudes that, but it makes it hard to have an enjoyable match when...
Makes it impossible.
Yeah, when
there's only one way. There's only one way squash matches can be good, and that is when John Cena is the one that gets squashed.
Yeah.
So John Cena comes to the ring. Oh, I'm finally gonna have a match. A referee's like, no, you're not. Elias, the lights go out. Everyone's like, oh, it's Undertaker. Elias comes out. He sings. Everyone's upset. Then they feed him to Elias. They feed Elias to John Cena again. Stupid.
Yeah.
Undertaker comes out finally. They have a 2-minute match, if that. Chokeslam, Tombstone, Undertaker wins. The hype for this, the build for this was just so grating to me. Completely grating, and I absolutely hated it. I know a bunch of people loved it. I hated it. And in the match ending the way it did was just like, okay, this was all pointless. Mm-hmm. This was all stupid. There was no need for any of this. So, even though seeing John Cena get squashed felt so good.
Especially by Undertaker.
Yes. No, it wasn't worth it.
I did really love the part where...
Elias was great until he got squashed by bloody Cena, though.
Where Undertaker, he was... I don't remember exactly what happened. John Cena did something to Undertaker. And then he went down, and he popped right back up.
He did a setup.
And, yeah. And then John Cena's face was like, oh no, and it was great.
So he's not scared of Kane, but he's scared of Taker. It's like, oh, I cannot stand John Cena right now.
Yeah, the hype for it, like Isa said, the hype for it was so much and just too much, and for this small match that did nothing for Wrestle Mania, but
absolutely.
I'm glad Undertaker won.
Yeah, but was it worth it?
No, I want to say yes. I really, really do.
But it was. Alright, so then we had Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. If Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens win, they're back in the SmackDown. If they lose, they're gone. They're done. Kaput. And This is Daniel Bryan's first match back since he got cleared to return, since his injury, and since his retirement, and he looks like he's never lost a beat. He didn't have any ring rust. He was fantastic in it when he finally got in. The crud Shane McMahon was doing, and you could clear he was in pain, and because he was sweating and it was clear. Yet he was still doing all this crud. He did coast to coast, and Shane, you're gonna kill yourself, man. Take a vacation. But this was a good match for what it was and the story it told. No, the people I picked didn't win, but that's okay. I'm not gonna have that.
To pick them anyway.
Whatever. I'm not gonna let picks determine my like of a match. I'm not that callous, but it was a good match, and Daniel Bryan got the tap with the yes lock, and Daniel Shane win. Sammy and Kevin are fired still, and we'll see where this goes from here. We'll see where this goes from here. So yes, it was worth it.
Yeah, I didn't like the beginning too much when they were sneaking attack.
I sneaky attack you.
Shane and Daniel, and then Daniel was just kind of laying out outside the ring with a stretcher and going backstage, whatever.
It felt a lot like the last Wrestle Mania match Daniel Bryan was in when he won both championships. I'll let you see it later, but it's very, very similar.
But when for poor Shane to be going through all of his medical issues and being in the hospital, maybe a week ago, and now he's wrestling and
that man be cray.
Beating the mess out of some people. He's awesome. He's pretty awesome just for that. But when Daniel got back in the ring and kind of saved Shane from dying, it was really great. He, like Isa said, he didn't look like he missed a beat. He didn't look like he was rusty at all, and just coming in and winning. Yes, it was worth it.
All right, then we had the Raw Women's Championship match with Nia Jax against the champion Alexa Bliss. Of course, the build-up for this has probably been the best build-up between friends turned bitter enemies, and just when you think Mickie James was going to be a factor in this match, she was obliterated before the thing even started. So yeah, they didn't even waste time with teasing interruptions and crud like that.
That was great. I loved it.
Nia Jax with a super Samoan drop gets the victory and is the new women's champion. And
Raw women's champion.
That was the right call. That was the right move. That was the one thing that was right. And they actually did let Alexa get a lot of good offense in, and they did make a story out of it. So I think it was worth it. This was the correct thing of the proper build to the proper payoff. Not like John Cena and Undertaker. This was the right build to the proper payoff, and yes, it was worth it.
Yeah, I really hope. I'm guessing now it is a face turn for Nia, and I think I would just like her better as a face, but I definitely agree this was the right decision to make Nia the new champion. Yeah, I liked this choice and like you said, the build up to the actual event. It was the best, probably, with the build up to the event, the best one of WrestleMania.
I mean, the only other one would be the Intercontinental Championship. But,
yeah.
So, all right, we're almost finished, everybody.
Are we?
AJ Styles, the WWE Champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the championship. And, of course, this was match of the night. These guys put on such a good show. And they have great chemistry together because they've wrestled together in Japan. And now they're coming. And they were actually doing a lot of strong style stuff.
Mm.
Very strong hits. And it was like, are they going to be able to do the match that they want? They did. They were like, we're just going to do what we want to do. And they did. And the match ends after the Styles Clash. 1, 2, 3. AJ retains. And yes, it was of course it was worth it. Was it worth it?
Yes, it was worth it.
But before we go on to what happens after the match, during the match there were like so many good moments, so many surprising moments, so many 1, 2, oh drat moments. But after the match, we actually got a full-on heel turn from Shinsuke Nakamura after he low-blowed AJ. Oh man, it was, and then he just Kinshasa to the knee to face at the end, and he's just laughing. Shinsuke's heel now, and I'm very interested to see where this goes.
Yeah, it was a little unnecessary where he hit, but
that's what a low blow is.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying it was a little unnecessary. I mean, there's so many other options of where to hit someone, but yeah, this will be very interesting to see the heel of Shinsuke.
But one thing I do have to say is that story that they've had in that match.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, what a story! What
it was
a
really
story.
good match, and yes, it was worth it.
And then Braun Strowman has a mystery partner. We don't know who it is. He's facing the Bar, the champions. It's for the Raw Tag Team Championship. We're on the edge of our seats, and he's about to announce who he is, and he goes, "It's
not Big Show."
Even worse, it's not anyone in the locker room. It's one of the WWE Universe. It's Nicholas. This little kid, probably from Make-A-Wish, is Braun Strowman's partner. Braun Strowman wins, virtually a squash match, like 2 seconds of offense for the Bar.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, WWE?
I mean,
you have Big Cass cleared to return. You have Big Show cleared to return. You have so bloody many.
I feel bad for not liking it if it is a Make-A-Wish kid. I mean, it was
There's no way you can't. There's no way you can like this.
It was a sweet gesture. But I'm just confused on how it's going to work for WWE.
Yeah,
Raw.
Braun Strowman and Nicholas are the
Obviously.
tag team champions, and
poor thing couldn't even lift the belt. He was so cute.
But no, it wasn't worth it. It was really bloody stupid. Sorry, Nicholas.
I know.
I know.
It's not your fault, Nicholas.
I know this was a dream come true for you, and my heart's out to you, buddy. I hope you recover. If you are sick, I hope you.
Yeah, we don't even know what
happened. If you are, but dang it, this was stupid.
Oh man.
All right, final match. Thank bloody goodness. It's gonna be Brock Lesnar, your Universal Heavyweight Champion, versus Roman Reigns, Vince's favorite big dog. And what the heck happened in this match? Everyone knew. Yeah. Everyone knew. They're giving the belt. They're giving the belt to Roman. Roman finally has his major championship moment. It was stolen from him a few years back when Seth Rollins became champion. It was stolen from him after he failed to wow the crowd against Triple H the year after. It was just, what the heck? Brock Lesnar won. Clean. 6, 7 F5s after like a brutal elbow to the bloody head. Blood gushing everywhere. Four spears, and you're like, oh crud, Roman finally got it. Yes, 1, 2, no he didn't. Okay, one more big spear, picks up the last F5 with a bloodied Roman. 1, 2, 3, and Brock Lesnar retains? What?
I don't like it.
I don't know if it was worth it or not, but
I don't.
what?
I don't like it. Roman should have won.
I actually wanted Roman to win.
know.
Screw the WWE Universe, because I don't care
I don't even
that...
know why they're so...
We don't have to worry about that
booing
anymore.
and
We
stuff.
don't even have to worry about that, but Roman should have won. What? Was it worth it? If this leads to like a major storyline down the line, then
But
yes.
why couldn't
but
you just leave and go back to UFC?
what's gonna happen
understand.
tomorrow? Tomorrow's gonna be bloody weird. We're gonna have to watch.
Don't they always have a rematch clause or something?
No,
or is that just...
that's if the champion drops the belt.
Oh, dang it!
But what?
I'm confused.
So overall, just watch the 4 or 5 good matches, and then just skip this one, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, WrestleMania has a lot of good WrestleMania moments,
But it's also
overall
like 7
way
hours
too long. We're bloody tired, and no, just the stupid booking decisions from
Why didn't
almost
he
start to
leave?
finish.
We all thought he was leaving.
So no, it wasn't worth it.
No. Like the and the whole, or are we still talking about
The whole.
I'm caught because
Watch the good matches, but overall, don't
Yeah.
watch it all. It wasn't
don't
worth
watch
it.
it all. No. But
Yeah, so therefore, overall, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
I guess.
That's what that means.
Yeah, but
That's all we can say.
But, okay, what I will like to say is New Orleans, or whoever did the designs for the set and in the ring, and absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
and
they
then,
did a great job.
Man.
Every WrestleMania is going to be great.
This
Trust
was
me.
fun. Like, that part was really fun to see, but...
Alright, this is going to be a bloody long video. Sorry, guys.
Alright.
That was a bloody long, bloody
Yeah.
long show. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Check me out on
Do I
Twitter.
get to do the last word since I'm the champion?
No.
Oh,
So,
rude.
thank you guys so much for watching. Check me out on Twitter at Isa J _STP.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Francesca _SWA.
Again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit those sexy, sexy likes.
Okay, I wasn't going to steal it, but if you pointed. And the unsexy likes.
Share it to all your friends.
And your enemies.
And don't forget to subscribe if you like what we do. Please subscribe and become part of the Smarky family. And hit that notification bell, because next week we will have our live show this Sunday from 1 to 2. Every Sunday from here on out. It's going to be a great podcast. We're excited about it. It's going to be fantastic. So hit that bell to be notified when we're live. Of course you want to. Thanks again. Of course, I always thank you guys.
Okay.
So until next time.
Keep it sweet.
Because...
It will be rawsome.
And it will be awesome.
Too sweet me, bro.